Hi, this is Tammy Patzer, and I want to go over your Be a Social Media Superstar calendar. This is an easy to use guide that basically gives you a couple weeks worth of ideas that will help you get started on your road to understanding how social media can work. So, we're calling it Be a Social Media Superstar Calendar. So basically, you will have a PDF and you can use this, but here are some ideas. For example, if you're starting out week one, the idea is that you're going to be thinking about finding your purpose and your inspiration. So let's take some time to brainstorm what social media superstardom looks like to you. And of course, you're using this for whatever you choose to promote. It could be that you're working on your business, it could be that you're an author or an expert, but you need to think about what it means to you. Which media, which audience, what is your main message, why do you want to help the people you're trying to reach, what's in it for you, what's in it for them, and then envision yourself as that social media superstar. Think about even a month from now, 6 months from now, a year, 3 years from now. Okay? And then you really want to brainstorm and make some notes, and then you just want to kind of think about all of this. And if you're someone who likes to use mind maps, there's Blue Mind or Mind Miser, and if you actually go into your PDF and click on those, it'll take you to those organizations, and these are free tools. And in the afternoon or later, you might want to start familiarizing yourself with some experts who are experts in the different social media sites such as Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter. And I'll actually give you a list of some of the people whom you will want to check out and possibly follow to see what they're doing. So you'll want to choose at least 3 to 5 of these experts to follow to see what they're doing, and also take a look at social media authority blogs to file. You'll want to divide these up into ones you're going to read every day and ones that you'll want to check out once a week or so. And then you'll want to check out some authority blogs that you'll actually check daily. You'll want to make a daily plan for your social media, including your top influencers and your daily blogs. During the time that you are with me in this course, you'll be the determiner of how immersed you get into this. It is something that takes time to learn, and you have to study it. It isn't something that you can just gloss over, and the very fact that you took this social media certification course tells me that you're very interested in learning how to use social media so that it benefits you. So you're going to want to study it, and of course you're going to have to put aside so much time every day to practice, because as you know, practice makes perfect. So let's go ahead and go down to Tuesday. On Tuesday, you want to decide which social networks you need to maintain a regular presence on. How often will you visit and for how long? And if you're going to make little brief visits, or if you're going to just check it out, once or twice a day, make a list of how you're going to use that. Tuesday afternoon, you want to study your social media blogs and your experts as you planned, and just briefly visit the different social networks during the afternoon and note who is online at that time and see if people are engaged. And of course, you can do that in the evening. On Wednesday, you'll want to study your social networks and look at audience complaints, audience comments, audience questions, and look at tips and brainstorm for some article ideas for yourself. And you might sign up for additional social networks as you need to maintain your presence. I am going to actually show you several social networks and exactly how to sign up for them and make suggestions how to use them. So remember, you don't necessarily need to sign up for every single social network out there, but you definitely want to be familiar with each one so that you can make some vital decisions based on how you want to develop your social media presence. So Wednesday afternoon, you're going to study your blog posts again and your experts. Again, you want to check out your social networks, and then you want to do this, you want to get into a habit of checking this out because you're in a learning curve right now, you're in a learning mode. You are going to get ready to use analytics, and of course this will be covered in the course, and you'll want to start thinking about surveys and polls. What questions would you want to ask your target audience? Sign up for any analytics apps, and of course we'll cover this in the course. Check out and familiarize yourself with native analytics on your social networks. What does that mean? That means that Facebook has analytics, Pinterest has analytics, Twitter has analytics, YouTube has analytics. So that's what native means. Then on Thursday, you can check out your social networks again, answer questions, comment on posts, find more top people to follow, make a note of any article, question, or product ideas, and create a profile of your ideal target audience member. Okay, this is you thinking about your avatar or your ideal target audience member. Who are you trying to reach by being online? How old are they? What is their gender, their income, their marital or family status, their education, profession, interests? What are their biggest concerns expressed on social media? What types of posts do they respond to? Now, think about that person whenever you post something on the network. See that person, talk to that person whenever you write a post, and you will find that you will get that person responding to you. Always think that when you write a post online that you are only targeting one person, and that is your target audience member. Thursday afternoon, again, you're going to be checking out your authority blogs and official social network blogs. You're going to make some more notes about articles, questions, and product ideas, and look at what other people are posting. You want to start looking at what other people are posting so that you can get an idea of things that you can post, so that when you don't have time to write or you can't think of anything, you always have something to post. Now, you're going to want to plan your Facebook page. So think about gathering up your branding elements, your photos, your colors, your profile photos, and how you will produce your cover photos. I will show you how to do all of this. You'll also want to identify keywords that you would like to rank for. A keyword, of course, is a word or phrase that is related to your business or product that you would like to rank for both on Facebook and off. You'll also want to write your bio or summary of each network using your keywords. So now you've been learning, and now you're getting down to the nitty-gritty here on Thursday. On Friday, you're going to go back and check your social networks, answer questions, comment on posts, thank people, share posts. And if you haven't already started thinking about how you would do a blog, start to plan for your blog and search for a domain name and register it if you haven't already done so. I know many of you work for a company, so it's possible you already have a website and a blog, but if not, this is something that you'll want to do. Again, in the afternoon, check your authority blogs and official social network blogs that you're subscribed to. Make more notes, and again, you'll be setting up your new blog, making sure that you have at least one article to post. Now, think about this general calendar as just an overview and a sample. So if you are not ready to do this by Friday of the first week, just kind of think about this and set up your own personal calendar and do this on your own time. You do not have to rush into doing any of this. You want to just understand the idea of what you're building for yourself. On Saturday, of course, you can check the social networks, make more notes, and check out more authority blogs. And again, you're not spending the entire day doing this. We're talking about setting aside maybe a half an hour to an hour, depending on your own responsibilities and how much you can put into this. And then you'll want to plan next week's schedule and think about next month's schedule and actually start making yourself a schedule for the year ahead. Think about offers, think about contests, think about interactive content, think about what it is in your marketing that you'll want to be promoting. Maybe in your particular business, there are events that you'll want to start planning. So you'll want to start thinking about a week, a month, let's say a quarter, and a year. And by the end of our time together, you will actually have a plan for social media that expands out at least a couple months, if not a full year or even beyond that. Remember, social media is a live, interactive thing, and you have to constantly be providing high quality, interactive content. Of course, Sunday, take a day off with your family. And then week 2, it's all about setting the habit. So again, we're trying to get you into the social media mode of creating a superstar. Okay, and that superstar can be you, your brand, or your business. So let's take a look at week 2, setting the habit. So look through your notes from last week and start planning some posts based on what you learned last week. You can pre-write or outsource as many of these as you can. What does outsource mean? It means you can assign it to someone else to write, or you can give it to a volunteer or someone, but outsource just means you don't actually do the work. Upload what you've written to your blog, and you can always pre-schedule. Remember, if you are someone who is prolific, you can pre-schedule your blogs. Let's say that you write 5 blogs. Well, you could actually set that up that each one of those goes out once a day, once a week, every 2 days, whatever your plan is. So you want to create your editorial calendar and plan your social shares regarding your posts. It's very simple to create an editorial calendar. Again, base it on activities and themes, and you can just open up a Word document and make a table, divide it up by weeks. Let's say you're posting 5 days a week or once a week. Design it to meet your needs. So make a table, Monday through Friday. What are you going to post about on any particular day? And create an editorial calendar. For example, are you going to have let's say January is New Year's resolutions, new. Maybe you have it's History Month. Whatever your business warrants, or your social media, think about what is it that you're going to be writing about, talking about, and how do you want your interactions. Now, everybody should have a list, an email list, and it should be set up with an autoresponder. And I will share how to do that in the course. So start thinking about all of these things about emails and autoresponders. Now, in the afternoon, you can install share buttons. I highly recommend that you use WordPress because it's very easy to install all types of plugins for sharing. And I'll show you this when we talk about blogs. And if you haven't already done so, you'll want to have some type of autoresponder list. There are free services and there are paid services. So, for example, some people may use Constant Contact, some people may use Aweber. There's one called something Monkey. There's a lot of different ways. Of course, you'll want to check your social networks, answer questions, comment, find the top people to follow, and of course, you're always looking for articles, questions, and product ideas, and I will show you how to easily find unlimited content. I actually have an entire separate course in this certification program just on content. So after you take your infrastructure course, you'll want to take the content course so that you know how to find unlimited content. Tuesday, Learning Curve Day. This is a day that you can spend learning new networks, apps, software, and analytics. And of course, this is all 100% flexible. This is just something I wanted to put together just so that you could have an idea of how you might set yourself up for learning. So here I have check your blog posts, share blog posts on social media, video attachments, photos, infographics. Remember, images get shared. In the afternoon, you might set up your YouTube channel and you want to brand it. Again, I'll be showing you how to do all of this step by step. And you'll want to check your social networks, make more notes, check authority blogs, and of course, brainstorm on something that you might create. I'm talking here about an ebook or product, but it might be a short report, a white paper, something that you might give away to someone when they visit your Facebook page or your website. Wednesday, of course, you continue to check on your social networks, and you'll want to work on growing your followers and working on your Facebook page and working on a bonus sign-up gift, and I'll show you how to do that. Thursday, continue checking your social networks, making notes, check on blogs, and work on different things. Now remember, some of you may or may not have a product or have a giveaway, but everyone should have something that they give to someone in exchange for their email address or for liking their page, because the whole purpose of being a social media superstar, of course, is to get people to follow your page, to interact with you, and of course to either donate or to become your client or customer. So there's always that end in mind, and typically people will give their email address for something of value. So just keep that in mind. So here in the afternoon on the second week, you can talking about a landing page for a webinar or teleseminar and create Facebook. Of course, in this introductory course, we're not going to go into this much depth or detail, but this is just a sample of what your calendar might look like. So I'm going to finish up here with the second week, and of course, if you are going to do webinars, there's so much that we can do that I want to just mentally prepare you with some little thought nuggets that about things that you could do to promote yourself. But again, in this course, it's basically let's set up our infrastructure and get it going. But this is just a sample of a social media calendar that you can set up for yourself. And again, you do not have to do every little thing on this list, but this is just a sample. So I'll stop here with this lesson and you can start working on your own superstar calendar. I'll talk to you soon.